What are you looking at? Hey yeah, hey yeah. She's in ammonia. She's in ammonia. Hey yeah, hey yeah. Come here a minute. Wait, one for one. One for one.
Wanted to be when we were grown. Mom, what's the craziest thing your child ever blamed you for? I was folding laundry when my 8-year-old son Tyler came home from mission. He thrust it at me dramatically. Mom, you have to find this. It's for the most important field trip ever. The form described an educational visit to a local chocolate factory. Seems normal enough, but for me, $25 per student. But Tyler looked so excited, I signed it and handed over the money. 2 weeks later, I got a call from his teacher, Mrs. Pierce. I just wanted to thank you for organizing this field trip, she said cheerfully. The kids are so excited. I blinked in confusion. What field trip? The chocolate factory tour you arranged? Tyler said you worked there as a chocolate scientist and set everything up. Sent home a note thanking you last week. My stomach dropped. I definitely did not work at any chocolate factory. I'm allergic to chocolate. Turns out my little entrepreneur had created his own permission slip, forged my signature on notes to the teacher, and collected $25 from every kid in class, supposedly to cover transportation and tour costs for a trip that didn't exist. When confronted, Tyler didn't even try to deny it. But Mom, you always say I should be a problem solver. The field trip budget got cut, so I fixed it. The school made Tyler return all the money and write apology letters to for leaving the school. The teacher stopped me. You know, he created a surprisingly sophisticated budget spreadsheet for the fake trip expense. Might have a future accountant there. Great. Unfortunately, I won't know that because I just drove him back to the adoption center. Moms, what's the craziest thing you're
What's the wildest secret you discovered about her parents? When I was in high school, I logged onto my mom's laptop, printer, found an email draft open she hadn't sent yet. It was addressed to some name I didn't recognize, and it was very businesslike, and just said that my mom had accidentally dated her last check incorrectly, so she needed to get a new one in the mail. There was an attachment of a canceled check for $1,000, addressed to this lady I didn't know, and the note section of the check had a different name, Gloria King. Never heard that name before either. I was curious, so I searched the name of the person the check was to. I found emails stretching back years, too many to scroll through. They were all basically the same every month. Hello, your check is in the mail. Sincerely, my mom. This was so weird to me. My family doesn't have a lot of money, so doling out an extra $1,000 a month was a big thing. A few weeks before, I had to miss out on a school trip because my mom didn't have $200 for me. but she had $1,000 every single month, this person, because of Gloria King, whoever that was. I had to know what was going on. Was Gloria King blackmailing her? Was she her secret daughter? You have to understand, my mom is a very nice, very forward lady. She cares about clipping coupons and composting. She is not the type of person you would expect to be in some wild extortion plot or a financial scheme or paying off a drug dealer or all of the other crazy possibilities that were spinning around my head. For the next couple weeks, I was in overdrive trying to investigate. I went through my mom's phone. She wasn't looking. But Gloria King and the lady she'd addressed the check to weren't in her contacts. I Googled Gloria King, but no useful results came up. Just a lot of old ladies. I tried Googling Gloria King with my mom's name, and the mysterious email recipient had a really common name, so that wasn't helpful. A million results. This was making me crazy, and I found myself being really hostile to my mom because I was mad at her for spending all this money without telling me about it. Did my dad even know? I tried testing. When he and I were alone, I said,
I really don't know. What the hell? California's most treasured landmark. What was the craziest rumor at your school? There was a rumor at my high school that our principal, Mrs. Winters, had killed her husband and hidden the body. It started out as a joke. She was this stern, no-nonsense woman in her 50s who never smiled, wore all black every single day, and spoke in short, clipped sentences that made even the loudest seniors go silent. Her reputation alone was enough to fuel the mystery. The rumor began during my sophomore year when a group of seniors noticed that, despite being principal for over 15 years, she never once mentioned a family. Not in speeches, not in newsletters, not at parent events. It didn't take much for students to fill in the blanks. Then Jake, a junior who worked as an office aide, claimed he saw something while delivering files. An old newspaper clipping tucked in the back of her desk drawer, according to him. It was about a local man found dead under suspicious circumstances. And the article mentioned Mrs. Winters' maiden name. He swore he didn't read the whole thing, but he knew what he saw. That's all it took. The rumor spread like wildfire. Suddenly everyone had a theory. Some said she